you okay?
Yes, indeed I am.
She's as good at birthing babies as tending the arrowhead wounds. I'll hire her to be my own personal Clara Barton. The way you were driving that buggy, you could work for the stagecoach. I thought for sure a pack of Indians was chasing you.
Thank you. I was only trying to get Clint to you as quickly as possible.
Well, it's a good thing you did. Another 10 minutes and Buchanan here has bled to death.
Doctor.
Well, it's mighty lucky you happened along when you did and kept your wits about you. Okay, you can lie back down now. I'll leave something for the pain.
Thank you, Doctor. I appreciate it.
Now, Clint, there's something I want to discuss with you about your recuperation.
I'll just take the basin into the kitchen.
No, you don't have to leave. When I'm dealing with stubborn patients, I figure the more people who witness my orders, the better chance there is of them being followed. Now, I've heard talk in town about your rides out to the desert. I'm not prying into the reasons for them. I'm just telling you, it'll be a long spell before you can continue them. A lot of healing's got to go on in that shoulder before you get your strength back.
Doc, I have searched every inch of that desert, and I haven't found what I was looking for yet, and I'm beginning to think I'm not going to find it.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I better head on back to town. Will you watch out for him?
Yes, certainly.
Check in on you tomorrow.
Thanks again, Doc.
I think you got everything here you need. You certainly got the right bedside manner. Well, good evening, ma'am. I reckon if he gets out of line, you can handle him.
Thank you, Doctor. Good night.
Good night.
Perhaps you should take some of this medication for the pain.
No. Feeling the pain reminds me that I'm still alive. You know, I've never had to thank anybody for saving my life before. I'm not too sure I can find the right words to do it properly.
It's the good Lord you have to thank for that. He's the reason that you are alive.
With a little help from you. Anyway, I'm much obliged. And I'm very grateful that it wasn't up to me to deal with those Dawson boys. You know, I was almost shocked into unconsciousness by your language, Ginny. For a minute there, I thought some other woman had wandered into the place. Where did you learn to act like that?
That was purely impromptu, stemming from the worst fear that I've ever experienced in my life.
Where'd you learn to talk like that?
Oh, I've been listening to Blaze. She deals with the roughnecks in the saloon that way. As Blaze says, not all learning comes from books. Sometimes you gotta experience it.
Well, I'll tell you what. You get an A+ on that lesson.
Where are you going?
I just want to sit up.
No. The doctor said you must not move.
If I can just sit up, I won't move for an hour. Okay?
All right. Here.
Oh, thank you. I hope you don't expect me to live up to the doctor's orders. Exactly.
Will you continue your ride into the desert? Or did you mean what you said before? Have you truly given up searching for your wife and your family?
You know, my daddy always taught me that with hard work and determination, a man can do anything he wants to do. Sometimes that hard work and determination gets helped along by good luck or divine providence or whatever, but as long as a man fights for something, he'll have it. Only not this time.
Have you truly exhausted every recourse, every alternative?
There's nothing else left for me to do, Ginny. And my phase is slipping away. I'm not a quitter. I'm not a quitter. I never have been a quitter. Especially when it comes to something that I want more than anything else in the world. But maybe it was a sign. was a sign, and I should just accept it and learn to deal with it.
What sign?
My death. You know, before you found me up there, I thought I'd actually died. And I went to see Vicky. You know, to say goodbye to her. I didn't know where she was, and I don't know how I found her, but suddenly, there she was. And she helped me to accept our separation.
Clint, you were delirious.
Yes. Yes, I was. But I crossed the border, Jenny. I crossed it. I know I did. And I don't think I'll ever cross it again. So why torment myself?
I think you should lie down. I don't believe you should make a decision so important until you are much stronger.
I've already made it. I just have to learn to live with it.
Stress now. And I will be here. Attend to your room and see that you get quiet so that you can recuperate.
What about your stage to St. Louis?
Well, I think that probably the stage will leave without me again this week. And if the citizens of Buchanan City are still interested in having a school teacher, well, then the stage will definitely leave without me next week.
You'll stay?
Indeed, I will.